Namaste, Hari Om, Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. First of all, I'm very happy to be with you at Ayurvedagram, which is one of the premier Ayurvedic treatment centers in the world, and also at the Yoga Vedagram, which is also one of the premier yoga treatment centers in the world, also aligned with the Ayurveda. I'm happy to be with you on a beautiful morning with the wonderful sunshine and the beautiful nature of this place, which brings all the healing energies together in a wonderful natural setting. The first topic I'm going to discuss with you today is detoxification and rejuvenation and their importance in the world today. Our world today is becoming progressively hectic, busy, endless activities, and we are stressing our energy out in many ways. Our natural environment has been disrupted. There are ecological challenges going on. There are many daily difficulties that we have to deal with in our lives. And we are finding in this context that we are exposed more to pollution, to negative energies, even to disturbed emotions. And at the same time, we are also finding that our energy is getting depleted, both physically, emotionally, and also even at a spiritual level. Life is creating more challenges for us. And in this context, we need a new approach to healing, and an approach that integrates us once back more into the world of nature. And here, Ayurveda provides us the ideal healing system. First of all, it has its detoxification measures through the Panchakarma that help us relieve the various stress, toxins, heat, connections and collections of more mucus or water or any toxicity in the system. And secondly, Ayurveda has a very important system of rasayana or rejuvenation, so that once we have removed these toxins from the body, that we can then heal, rebuild, and transform at a deeper level of energy. And it is this rejuvenation side of Ayurveda that I would like to give importance to today. Namaste. The next topic we're going to discuss is the yoga and the Ayurveda and the important relationship that they have. Yoga has spread worldwide over the past 200 years, and we find yoga centers in every major city and country on the planet. The modern yoga is highly physical or asana-based, emphasizing exercise, fitness, relaxation, and ultimate health and well-being for the body. However, the greater yoga tradition has all aspects of healing and spirituality, starting with the deeper pranayama or access to the pranic energies, deeper access to mantra for healing the mind, for meditation, for deeper awareness, and yogic practices of ritual, devotion, and deeper self-inquiry. So as such, yoga is the ideal comprehensive system of human development and spiritualization of our entire being. Ayurveda, on the other hand, is the healing aspect of the yoga tradition. Yoga's healing gift to humanity, including a full, natural system of optimal health, well-being, and the treatment of all diseases that also goes into great depth into the right lifestyle as per the constitution of the individual, the appropriate food and diet, the beneficial herbs, the massage, and also the greater detoxification and rejuvenation therapies. So we have to say that Ayurveda is the medicine of yoga. It arises from yoga philosophy. It shares the same principles and practices. Similarly, once we apply yoga, whether it's asana or pranayama or meditation, once we apply it as a healing practice, we must move in the direction of the Ayurveda, which is to understand the doshas or the psychophysical energies at work within the person. Today, yoga is in the field of healing. It's also in the field of treatment of disease and seeking a greater well-being, or what we call yoga therapy. For yoga therapy to be effective, it needs to ally itself with Ayurveda, because Ayurveda provides a complete yogic system of medicine in terms of diagnosis, in terms of all treatment recommendations, in terms of both the internal and the external medicine, and in terms of the healthy lifestyle. So the more we seek to use yoga as a healing system for body and mind, the more we need to recognize the importance of Ayurveda. And this means that all yoga teachers should at least learn the fundamentals of Ayurveda, the Ayurvedic view of how the body and mind work, the Ayurvedic view of the disease process, the Ayurvedic view of lifestyle, and the basic range of the Ayurvedic treatments available. We cannot really conceive an authentic or traditional yoga therapy apart from Ayurveda. Similarly, the Ayurvedic teachers and practitioners need to integrate a yogic approach into what they do, and many of them are doing that already. In fact, I like to call Ayurveda the yoga of healing. The more we bring yoga into healing and balance, which is also balancing the elements, the doshas within us, the more we take yoga in the direction of Ayurveda. So everyone who is seeking this deeper yoga of healing should also examine the yoga of Ayurveda. And once we put yoga and Ayurveda together, we have a complete system of optimal health, well-being, and spiritual development for all of humanity, adjusted per each individual and covering every aspect of life: food, diet, herbs, exercise, mantra, meditation, creative and spiritual development, as well as countering the disease process. So putting these two systems together brings about a great transformation both within the individual and the society, and is the great way of the future for bringing greater well-being to the planet. Namaste. Over the past more than 30 years, I have been working in the Vedic field. It began with actually translations from the Rig Veda in 1980 through the Sri Aurobindo ashram, but it was also based upon a deeper study of yoga, Ayurveda, Jyotish, and Vedanta, as well as the Vedic texts themselves. This journey into the Vedic teaching has involved more than 30 books for me, which have entered into more than 20 different languages worldwide. It has also involved a number of courses that we have done, including trainings in the Ayurveda, the Yoga and Ayurveda, and also the Vedic astrology, and many other articles, programs, seminars. And I've also been busy helping to start different Ayurvedic schools in the United States, in Europe, in South America, and also working with yoga institutions, Vedic astrology institutions, helping to start them worldwide and work with them on various levels. This has brought me a wealth of wonderful students, readers, associates, and colleagues worldwide, both within our own organization, the American Institute of Vedic Studies, and in many associated and affiliated organizations worldwide. And I'm very blessed and very happy to have had such a reception for the humble work I've tried to do coming from my own background in the United States and approaching the Vedic studies. So what this has brought me to is to my connection with the Kerala Ayurveda, because I believe that the Kerala Ayurveda gives us a very authentic experience of the Ayurveda, and now also of the Yoga and Ayurveda, through its wonderful treatment centers like the Ayurvedagram in Bangalore, Also through its wonderful schools in the West, through its brilliant online training program, through its extensive Ayurvedic products, and the great research it is doing into these Ayurvedic products and how Ayurveda can help us in many ways. So I'm happy to be part now of the Kerala Ayurveda team, an academy advisor for Kerala Ayurveda, and to recommend all that Kerala Ayurveda has to offer for the many people, students, groups, organizations working with me, and those of us working together in the Vedic field. Kerala Ayurveda provides this very authentic Ayurveda and is also spreading it worldwide. It provides the advanced clinical, classroom, and deeper levels of training that supplement the work that we do in a very important manner. It also provides the excellent treatment facilities, not only for people who may be our students, but just for people who may be connected to us in terms of the Ayurveda or Vedic studies and be looking for additional places for treatment and work. So we see Kerala Ayurveda as one of the foremost and most innovative Ayurvedic companies today, sharing and spreading the Ayurveda worldwide and expanding the Ayurveda in the context of the Vedic vision that I have tried to hold to, in which Ayurveda is not just an isolated health discipline, but Ayurveda is a part of yoga. Ayurveda is the yoga of healing. Ayurveda connects with traditional Vedic disciplines. Ayurveda is brought in the context of ritual, mantra, meditation. Ayurveda is part of the whole of life. Ayurveda connects to the divine energies, the devatas, the spiritual forces, and Ayurveda brings that whole healing level of prana and transformation to us. So it is my hope that the people who have worked with me and that the people who have studied with me will also look into all that Kerala Ayurveda has to offer, its many benefits, its many teachings, its many products, and its wonderful staff of people, its brilliant teachers, the great doctors working under it, the great therapists helping at these Ayurvedic centers, and all the workers that make Kerala Ayurveda such an authentic, original, and yet innovative and modern center for Ayurvedic study, practice, teaching, and products for all aspects of Ayurveda, moving into yoga and Vedic studies as well. Now I am standing in the gardens of Ayurvedagram, which is also an Ayurvedic botanical gardens. We have some of the most important herbs and trees of Ayurveda growing here, and they're also marked by identity so that the students who come here can also understand them, touch them, and experience them directly. What I'm going to talk to you about now is the Ayurvedagram experience, which also integrates with the Yoga Vedagram experience, which is a wonderful experience of Ayurvedic healing in Bangalore, but it's also in the Kerala setting. The buildings are all done in the Kerala style, reflecting the wood, reflecting the architecture, reflecting the Vastu, and the healing movement of the Vayu and the prana through that. The treatments are all authentic Kerala Ayurveda, and they include the full range of the oil, the steam massage. They include wonderful staff of people, doctors, technicians, brilliant diagnosticians, as well as very caring therapists working on all different levels. Ayurvedagram is also in this wonderful setting in nature. It also reflects this ideal climate of Bangalore, which is helpful for healing almost any time of the year. One can come here for revitalized energy. So I find that Ayurvedagram is like my Ayurvedic home in India. It is a place where I can go, rest, relax, do my work, communicate with the wonderful staff, get important inputs about my health, and well-being, and also interact with Kerala Ayurveda in terms of helping to work with them, helping to develop more activities, studies, practices in the Ayurvedic field. And it brings Ayurveda to one in a very personal and intimate way. It is not simply like a high-end spa that is costing you a lot of money. It is also a place where you can be with nature, where you can be with yourself, and in which you can experience wonderful food, in which you can experience the beautiful air, and in which Ayurveda is taught along with the greater background of meditation, yoga, regular classes, and great teachers. So I find that this experience in Ayurveda through Ayurvedagram is very uplifting, very transformative, and very integrating into the world of nature and into the greater field of yoga and Ayurveda. So I also like to recommend for my students, for my readers, to be open to explore the benefits also not only of Kerala Ayurveda, but also of Ayurvedagram. It is a wonderful place of learning, a wonderful place of practice, and one of the best ways to experience authentic Ayurveda in a way that is reflecting the entire beauty and power of nature and not just caught up in the urban hotel-like environment that many other Ayurvedic centers are connected to. So I look forward to seeing you at Ayurvedagram, and I look forward for you to understand the blessings and the benefits of Ayurvedagram, coming to it in your own way, at your own time, particularly not just for the detoxification, but also for the wonderful rejuvenation that can occur at places like this where the environment is set up especially for that healing and transformative process. We are standing here in the beautiful groves of Ayurvedagram, beneath the beautiful, wonderful, powerful Arjuna tree, which gives energy, heals, and transforms the heart. In this context, I am very happy to introduce Yogini Shambhavi, who is one of the most important teachers of the Shakti Dharma in India today, showing how to integrate the Devi power, the goddess Shakti, with the Vedic and yogic teachings, including the Ayurveda, including all aspects of the Bhakti Yoga, including also the Vedic astrology. She brings these teachings to us through her presence, her personality, and her energy, not just simply through her words.
Pranam. From a woman's point of view, swasth or good health must integrate Ayurveda, the natural healing system of India's healthcare. We must learn to draw the Shakti power or divine grace from Ayurveda, which is what really helps us to heal on an inner and an outer level. In my own personal experience, healing at a deeper level was an amazing experience here at Ayurvedagram, where I feel that most important, we have Mother Nature giving us that gentle aspect of her healing amidst the powerful trees, the flowering plants, the herbs, the lotus flowers in the pond. This is all very important from a healing aspect. And the doctors here, the technicians, the therapists have a gentle demeanor when they deal with us through their Ayurvedic treatments, their oil massages, their consultations, their Ayurvedic medicines. So it's almost a factor of divine bliss to be here amidst all this divine grace. And as I think today more than ever, we all are extremely aware how important the healing system of India's authentic ancient Ayurveda tradition plays an important role in our lives today. And as my experience through dealing with these healing modalities, I think women must embrace Ayurveda in every form.